Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be trying to draw Wimp with no references and in 10 minutes. So yeah, once that hits 10 minutes, that's going to be our time up. We've got no references, so I've got to come up with a pose on my own. I know what Wimp looks like, so I should be able to draw her without a reference, but I don't really know about the pose. That's mainly what this is gonna be. Pose without a reference might be difficult. I've done it before, but I don't do it often. Oh wait, we need to remember she's small. We need to measure her like a child. So let's go ahead and restart real quick. We threw that not where it's supposed to be. Just a slight curve like that. Draw a circle right here, which can be her torso. This can be her not torso, and this can be her waist. There we go. That is, you know what, let's actually go ahead and just eliminate the middle part, and she's that tall. Alright, so since I am going to be adding clothes onto this, and since I'm doing a timed thing, I'm not going to detail the mannequin too much, because, well, we need to be careful on the time. But we do want to make sure that we draw a detailed enough mannequin that we can, well, go off of it. We're not worried about the legs too much because she is wearing what's essentially a dress, so it goes all the way down. We don't have to worry about it. This doesn't lean back as far as I wanted it to. I want her arms behind her back, and she's like holding on to her staff like this. I'm just trying to go off a pose I remember drawing a long time ago. Go like that, and then go like that. There's her little torso, her chest plate. I don't remember what the fuck this is called. It's a body part of some sort. The ribs. Yep. Alright, this is still very messy, but it's fine. I'm much more worried about drawing the clothes than the skeleton. Alright, we'll draw her head too, which we'll have to go ahead and actually give her somewhat of a head. Just a little bit, not too detailed. That's basically just the circle. I literally did nothing to that circle. We'll go like that, so that it's like up right here. And then we'll go out right here, so it's, well, out right here. Which she's got a witch hat on. I don't think I mentioned. I haven't shown Wimp, so if you don't know who Wimp is, she's a little goblin. And she wears a little witch hat, and she likes stealing shiny things, and she made bananas go extinct. It's all the important things you need to know. Alright. There we go. How far should her arms really go to? Probably like right here, but that doesn't make sense because they're long. Yeah, I just proportioned this a lot. I probably should like measure out the body a lot more than I do, because I just don't measure out the body. I just never do. I'm always just like doing a shape and then like eyeballing the rest of it. So it's fine if her arms are kind of long. I'm not even sure if this is long or not, but it's fine if they're kind of long because she is a goblin. I actually want to give her longer arms. I just kind of haven't been. Alright, let's go ahead and could grab a ruler, but it's fine. This is a random stick she found, so it's not gonna be perfect. Go like that, and add a little bit of a notch right there. there. And there's her staff, which her staff actually does kind of have some. This isn't straight. It does have bend to it, but we're just not going to worry about that because that's not a big deal. Now, the hand is wrapped around it from the other side, so her thumb would be like on this side. But actually, the way she's holding it, her thumb would be right here and probably on the top of the stick. That's how I had my hands when I just did the motion. But we really need to hurry now. Her hat's way too small. She's supposed to have a really big hat because she's small. She is, I don't know, she's quite small. She's about the size of like a toddler because she's a goblin. But this hat was a big hat for a human, so it's supposed to be a really big hat. Inconveniently big hat. Alright, actually we should use this pencil still. Okay, I kind of wish I would have kept the... I do have references for wimp. Me not using references for wimp was a complete accident. I just looked up at my monitor when I started recording and realized, oh, I forgot to put the references up there. So, doing it with no references for wimp. Which we don't need references for wimp, it'd just be convenient because I always struggle drawing hair with no references. And same with the words, no worky, so not even going to say ye. Alright. We're doing this as fast as we can. We've got 3 minutes left, so we don't really have as much time as I wanted to have. But, you know, it is what it is. If we run out of time, that is going to suck, but that's going to be what it is, and we're just going to have to leave it there. But I really don't want to, so we're just going to not finish. We're going to finish in this 10 minutes. It's going to be messy, which I do not like. I like to keep everything as clean and neat as possible. But it's not going to be that way, and that's fine. I probably actually need to learn to make things less neat and tidy anyways, because it can help you when drawing to not have everything be as neat and tidy. Alright, I could have this be a split there, but that's not a split. That's just an accident in me drawing it. We're not even going to bother with shoes because, well, I don't have the time to bother with shoes right now. She gets that. Those are her shoes. 2 minutes left. I do want to make sure I draw her necklace, but let's go ahead and get her basic body shape first. Go ahead and get that. Get that. Alright, you can still kind of see that, so we're just going to honestly leave it. Add her eyes, because her eyes are quite important. So is that necklace, but the necklace is important story-wise, not design-wise. Alright. There we go. Add that. That's a little too big. Her eyes are too small. That's fine, though. Give her just a little mouth, just kind of like that. Give her a little bit wider of a nose. Okay, we need to give her a face. Alright, give her some hair, actually. That's more important. Because, well, if we give her hair, she'll have something else. Alright, let's go ahead and draw this hat. So that we can so we can have the top of her head covered. Alright, we're pretty much just going to trace this thing. There we go. And there we go. Yep, that's fine. Let's go ahead and make sure the top of her head is all good, fine, and dandy. She does look like she's seen a ghost or something. Oh, we hit the 10 minutes. We didn't draw a necklace. Can we draw a necklace? We're going to draw a necklace. We're not going to call it cheating. We're just going to draw it. We're going to draw it, and we're going to both pretend like I didn't do it, okay? Yep, that's been drawn the whole time. Wow. I didn't even actually draw it fully right, but that's fine. Yeah, in 10 minutes, that's actually pretty good. It's not bad. I'm probably going to erase the stuff that's not supposed to be there so it doesn't show up in the picture, but yeah, it's not bad. I'll see you next time.